gentlemen, students of the Nelsonville-York school system, welcome to Boston Field. Tonight, you are witness to the start of a very ambitious and exciting endeavor. Over the next 3 years, the Nelsonville-York Athletic Boosters, through its Athletic Complex Committee, will embark on a 3-year, $1.3 million upgrade of all of its outdoor athletic facilities to coincide with the completion of our new one-campus educational facility. As in the past, the athletic project is to be completed through private donations. Tonight, we dedicate the first phase of this project, the installation of an all-weather synthetic playing surface. In the months to come, we will install a new track, update our baseball and softball fields, and equip a new field house. As you can see, this is a work in progress. It's a work in progress both physically and financially, and we need your support in both areas to achieve our goal. We wish to recognize tonight those that has given our program a jump start. First, I would like to introduce the Boosters Athletic Complex Committee, who have been working for over 1.5 years on this project. Mr. Michael Brooks, Mr. Mike Bishop, Mr. Steve Swart, Mr. Ted Byatt, Mr. Gary Edwards, and myself, Steve Cox. Making the first throws tonight are 4 people who have been integral to the success and future success of this project. They will be throwing tonight to the next generation of Buckeye Boosters, our senior captains. Before we begin, we wish to recognize Mr. Bill Vaughn, owner of Hocking Valley Concrete, who was unable to be with us this evening. Mr. Vaughn's personal donation paid for the majority of the cost of the field's base. Our first throw will be made by Mr. Jim Edwards, who along with his brother Gary donated countless hours of physical labor, their own equipment, along with their engineering skills, saving the project over $100,000 in labor and costs. He will be throwing to his son, Captain Jay Edwards. Next is Coach Dave Boston, Jr., representing the Nelsonville-York coaching staff. He and his staff have put in countless hours in preparing this field for tonight, along with making sure our Buckeyes are prepared for another successful season. He will be throwing to Captain Adam Barber. Next is Mr. Mike Brooks, CEO of Nelsonville's own Rocky Brands. Rocky Brands has generously agreed to match each dollar raised over the next 3 years up to $1.5 million. Mike also represents the Brooks family, who have personally committed themselves to the project. Mike is throwing to Captain Adam Wagner. Finally, we have Coach Dave Boston, Sr., who for so many years has mentored and guided the athletes and the students of the Nelsonville-York School District, and for whom our field is named. Coach Boston will be throwing. Wait a minute. I don't ever remember him throwing a pass. Coach Boston will be handing off to Captain Bear Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, Nelsonville-York's new Boston Field.
And we're ready to go as Jay Edwards approaches and kicks it away. A short kick, bounces at the 27-yard line, picked up by an up man, and he's hit and dropped right around the 32-yard line. A return of 5 yards.
Jared Arnold on the tackle for the Buckeyes. Real nice stick there for Gerald.
Quarterback for River Valley is Brian Morrow. Last week he was 11 of 14 passing, 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also threw 2 interceptions in the game against Southeastern.
And they just broke the huddle with 12 players, and they're going to start out with a penalty. That's not the way you want to start. That's an illegal substitution against River Valley.
Looked like Tyler Kennedy was trying to get off the field in a hurry, but as you said, he was in the huddle, and then after breaking the huddle, he left the field.
We've been caught for that a few times in the past. That's how I know that one. But it's just an honest mistake. Kids pumped up and just had the wrong personnel on the field. And it'll be 1st and 15 for them.
Back at the 27-yard line, River Valley with tonight's first possession. Brian Morrow, quarterback for the Raiders. He'll hand it off, and the running back is hit and dropped.
Jay Edwards, I believe, shot through, but Jared Arnold made some great penetration. Jay Edwards shot through and got him down.
Ryan Henry was the ball carrier for the Raiders. He picks up 1 out to the 28. It brings up 2nd and 14.
Nice penetration. Jared Arnold, not a big nose guard, but he uses his quickness well.
Morrow over center. Takes a snap, dropping back to pass, throws out to the right, and it is caught, but all over it are the Buckeyes for a loss of 2.
Patrick Norway read that pass great, and that's what River Valley likes to do. They flood that zone. They completed that pass to Cordell. He's their receiver, their go-to guy. Patrick Norway with a great play.
That'll bring up 3rd and 16 for River Valley back inside their own 26-yard line. Raiders will go out of the shotgun. Brian Morrow at quarterback for the Raiders. Takes the snap, throws out on the right side, complete at the 25, coming across the field, and the receiver will be dropped.
Caught again from behind by Jared Arnold, once again from nose guard position, getting downfield.
River Valley about 9 yards short of a first down. It brings up 4th and 9. Pickup of 7 on the play. Buckeyes with Jay Edwards and Derek Arnold back deep to receive the punt. Jordan Deal will punt it away. He was the man on the reception for the Raiders on that last play.
Oh, and they
nearly
almost
blocked
got in
for the
on
Buckeyes.
That was Adam Barber in there putting the pressure on the punt.
The Buckeyes with good field position right around their own 45-yard line.
Adam Barber come through there. He's got good speed.
Of course, River Valley, Jordan Deal, he wasn't back that far as most teams are.
It looked like he was only about 7, 8 yards off the ball, almost like a short punt formation. And that might be something the coaches adjust to for River Valley.
So with 9:55 to play in the first quarter, no score. The Buckeyes with their first possession starting on their own 45-yard line. Of course, Jay Edwards at quarterback. Zach Talbert at fullback. Bear Lewis at tailback. Jay Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis. Up the middle, Bear running hard, breaks tackles, takes it inside River Valley territory down to the 39-yard line.
Pickup of 16 yards for Bear. He rushed for 155 yards last week, I believe.
And a touchdown. Jay Edwards rushed for 164 yards and 3 touchdowns. Buckeyes first down and 10 at the River Valley 39. Once again out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis up the middle, running hard. And he'll take it to the River Valley 36-yard line, a gain of about 3.
Brings up second down and 7.
Number 42, Bear Lewis on the carry for the Buckeyes.
Last week, Southeastern had 166 yards rushing on River Valley and threw for 86 yards. Buckeyes second down and 7 at the 36 of River Valley. Out of the I formation, Jay Edwards takes a snap, option coming this direction. Jay keeps it himself, breaks a tackle, crosses the 30 of River Valley.
Nice move.
Puts another nice fake.
Nice
inside
move.
the 20, inside the 15, down to about the 14.
So he's going to move the ball ahead about 22 yards on his first carry. That was a nice fake. He broke a couple tackles.
Number 8, Jay Edwards on the carry for the Buckeyes. From their own 15-yard line, first down, Buckeyes.
And this is where the Buckeyes sputtered last week. Let's hope they can punch it in.
Buckeyes first and 10 inside the 15 of River Valley, out of the I formation. Jay Edwards at quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis on the left side, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 2 to the 12.
Bear with 3 carries for 22 yards so far in this drive.
8:37 to play in the first quarter, no score. The Buckeyes with their initial possession of the game.
We'll see what the Buckeyes do here. This is a good, they got the wide side to the right here on the left hash. Let's see if they don't bring it wide with Bear or Jay on that option.
Buckeyes second down and 8 at the 12-yard line of River Valley. Jay Edwards at quarterback takes a snap, rolling to the right side.
Just a quarterback sweep.
Coming around the right side, crosses the 10,
What
the
a
5,
cut.
he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Nice blocking up front by the backs. Bear Lewis and Fox out there ahead of him. And Zach Talbert, they did some nice blocking out there, and he run it into the end zone along with Adam Wagner out there. I might quit jumping after a while, that cannon going off.
Again, we're used to that cannon over on the other side of the field.
And they got
It's right next door.
Got it right next to us.
So the Buckeyes lead 6-0, and Jay Edwards will attempt the point after touchdown. Michael Barrick will hold.
That
Kick
one's
is blocked by River Valley.
Blocked in there by number 8. That was a nice job there by Ian Lewis.
8:05 to play in the first quarter here at Boston Field. The Buckeyes strike first. They lead River Valley 6-0.
Jay Edwards set to kick off again. I'll tell you, for all the rain we've had, the evenings turned out to be really nice. Big difference from last week.
Kennedy and Jones back deep for River Valley.
River Valley with a wide open space in the middle of that receiving team.
Jay Edwards with the kick. Taken by an up man right around the 26-yard line. Goes to the right side of the field, breaking some tackles.
Still on his feet.
And he's going to give River Valley good field position out to the 44-yard line of the Raiders.
Nice run back. I believe that was number 25 for the Raiders. And that's Cody McAvina.
He's just a freshman for the Raiders.
First down, Raiders.
Good return for River Valley. They trail 6-0. They'll start their second possession from their own 44-yard line. Jason Jones split out wide to this side. Now the shotgun is Brian Morrow, the quarterback of the Raiders.
He's in the gun right now. They like that.
And he's being rushed, and he's going to be sacked back at the River Valley 34.
Bear Lewis gets to him first. Jarek Dexter cleans it up.
And they'll spot it at the 35. That will be a 9-yard loss.
Jarek was in for one play, and he was in for in on a sack. Nice job by Bear, and they went backwards.
Buckeyes got good pressure on Athens last week when the Bulldogs tried to throw the ball. And they got it here again tonight. Second and 19 for River Valley, back on their own 35. Once again out of the shotgun. Morrow back to pass, throwing along on the right side.
Oh, nice
and
position.
It's incomplete.
Nathan Fox on the coverage of Cordell over there, and I think we'll see that matchup through the night. Nathan, a real good cover man for the Buckeyes.
Of course, he had a big interception return for a touchdown for the Buckeyes last week.
The defensive player of the week last week for the Buckeyes, picked by Channel 15.
Third down and 19 now for the Raiders on their own 35-yard line. 7-11 to play in the first quarter. The Buckeyes up 6-0. Once again out of the shotgun, Brian Morrow.
Definite passing situation here. Got to watch the screen.
Two receivers on this side, one on the far side. Throwing long to this side, and it's incomplete. Once again, good coverage by Nelsonville-York, Josh Clifton.
I think Josh got his head around late there. I think if he gets his head around on time, he picks that one off. He was covering the receiver and keeping an eye on him, and just got his head around too late.
Once again, River Valley looking for Cordell, this time on this side of the field. But it falls incomplete, and it's 4th and 19 for the Raiders back on their own 35. The Buckeyes will get the football back.
Jay Edwards, Derek Arnold back deep for the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes are rushing this one, and they missed it. Just put some pressure on it, though. And that's going to take a Buckeye bounce.
And the Buckeyes will start from their own 45. Buckeyes did a good job not only on that rush, but avoiding hitting the kicker once they didn't get the football. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 45, 6:58 to play in the first quarter.
Once again, some festivities before the game and honoring a lot of work that's been done and
a lot of money and a lot of work has gone into this, and there's still more work to be done. And
Mike was up here in the press box with us before the game, and he said it gives you chills to look out at that field, and it sure does.
Buckeyes out of the I formation. Jay Edwards at quarterback. This time he'll hand it off to Talbert, the fullback, and he'll pick up about 5 out to midfield.
Nice job, Zach. He'll only get about 5 or 6 touches a game, but he will not go backwards. He's got a good forward lean when he runs, like a fullback should.
Of course, Zach just a sophomore for the Buckeyes.
And, you know, he is already a good one, and we're expecting big things out of him in the future also.
Buckeyes right at the 50-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to this side. He'll run with it. Jay Edwards crosses the 45 of River Valley, the 40.
Up front.
Jay Edwards still going and takes it down to the 20-yard line. Nice run of 30 yards by Jay Edwards.
Number 8, Jay Edwards on the carry for the Buckeyes. Brought down by number 2.
Jay has 3 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown so far tonight. Nice blocking out front there, Zach Talbert. And our guard pulled out there. That was Patrick Norway. Did a nice job getting out in front of him and clearing the way.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the Raider 20-yard line. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes up 6-0. Edwards takes the snap, drops right back to pass, looking for a receiver. Now a flag comes in. It may be holding on the Buckeyes as Jay Edwards gets sacked for an 8-yard loss.
And we'll see what the call is. As you said, flag on the play here. They may decline this because it's going to take a down away from them, and they've already lost about 10 yards on the sack anyway.
The holding call on the Buckeyes, it is declined. And it's an 8-yard loss for the Buckeyes back to the 28-yard line of River Valley, brings up 2nd and 18.
So River Valley not worrying about the 2 extra yards they'll probably get with the penalty. They're going to take a down away from the Buckeyes.
Nelsonville-York will go out of the I formation on 2nd and 18. Jay Edwards at quarterback, takes a snap.
Draw
and he'll
play
hand
to
it off to Bear Lewis.
Nice cut
Cuts it to the outside. Bear still on his feet, 10-5, touchdown Buckeye.
Nice block out there by Josh Clifton on the wide out on the other side, sprung him loose, and he went 29 yards for a touchdown. It got me again.
5:27 to play. Here in the first quarter, the Buckeyes up 12-0. Let's see if the Buckeyes go for 2 after having the first extra point block.
And they just threw the tee off the field, so I imagine they are going for 2. Buckeyes are huddling up to call play here. The Buckeyes on 2 possessions have put 2 touchdowns on the board.
Of course, Bear Lewis, he has that size, played fullback for the Buckeyes, and this year he's tailback, and he's also got speed, as he shows there.
I'll tell you, the whole team, the entire summer, has worked plyometrics, and it's showing.
Buckeyes going for 2. Jay Edwards takes the snap. He'll look to throw. Throws to Adam Wagner. He pulls it in. The 2-point conversion is good. 5:27 to play here in the first quarter at Boston Field. It's the Buckeyes 14 and the Raiders 0.
Buckeyes lead, number 8, Jay Edwards kicks off.
Jay has the ball teed up, ready to kick off once again. The Buckeyes with a 14-0 lead, 5:27 left in the first.
Jason Jones and Kennedy back deep for River Valley. Bounces at the 27, picked up at the 20. That's Cordell coming to this side with it.
He gets outside. He's got to come.
Oh, and is he hit?
He got smacked. Patrick Norway lowered the boom on him, but he jumped right up.
The ball popped out, but it went out of bounds, fortunately, for River Valley.
Norway head hunting out there, and he'll do that offensively and defensively. That's what you like about that young man. He's looking for some hits on offense, and that's why he's about 140, 150-pound guard. He's just, the kid's just tough as nails.
So River Valley with the ball on their own 36-yard line, first down and 10. Brian Morrow throws over the middle, and it is caught by the big tight end, and he'll pick up about 4 out to the 40-yard line. That was Zach Deal. The coach for River Valley is Greg Deal, and he's got a couple sons playing in this game.
I'll tell you, he's a real good guy, too. Anybody that's likable when you meet him, he's one. He's just a first-class guy to talk to, and a heck of a coach.
River Valley, second down and 6 on their own 40-yard line, 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Mara will hand it off to the fullback, and he's brought down right around the line of scrimmage. Might have been a gain of about a half yard.
Zach Talbert coming down from that defensive tackle position, not letting him out of there.
That'll bring up about 3rd and 6 for River Valley. Zachary Baird on the carry for River Valley.
Zach Talbert brought him down.
3rd down and about 6 for the Raiders, just outside their own 40-yard line. Morrow over center. Drops back to pass. There's a quick one over the middle, and it is complete out to midfield and into Buckeye territory at the 48.
Jay Edwards and Michael Barrick on the tackle.
Another hard hit by the Buckeyes, and that's twice that Cordell's been hit hard.
That one took his helmet off, but they get the first down.
River Valley at the Buckeye 48-yard line, first down and 10. The Buckeyes leading 14-0, 3:53 to play in the opening quarter. We have an officials timeout.
Have an official timeout on the field.
Tell you, that ball almost knocked away in there. One of the Buckeyes went for the knockdown and just missed it.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. Pass out to this side, and it is complete. And he'll get it down to the Buckeye 46, a gain of about 2.
Nice job of swarming to the ball by the Buckeyes. As you said, he gains 2.
That was Sean Sands on the reception. And they'll spot it closer to the Buckeye 45-yard line, brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun once again, Brian Morrow. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like they might have left a little early. Morrow is going to be sacked back at the River Valley 44-yard line. They'll spot it at the 45.
Number 57 in there for the Buckeyes. That's Todd Dennis. Does a nice job.
Brian Morrow just not getting any time at all when he takes a deep drop.
And I'll tell you what, that's not Todd Dennis, because Todd Dennis is about 6'4", so that's the wrong number with that jersey.
And that was a loss of 10 back to the River Valley 45-yard line. They did have it at the Buckeye 45. Brings up 3rd down and 17 now for the Raiders. And now Brian Morrow will go under center. Drops back, the pass being rushed from this side, and he gets it away, and it falls incomplete. And nice pressure applied by the Buckeyes.
Pass
2 minutes, 3 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
And that's Josh Lyons, number 57. Just heard
he was really applying pressure there on Morrow.
And he had the sack the play before that. And I give Todd Dennis, one of our freshmen, the credit for it. At least he got his name on there. And I thought, wait a minute now, that's not Todd. This guy's about 50, 60 pounds heavier than Todd.
Jordan Deal will punt it away for the Raiders on 4th and 17.
Nice punt.
Bounces at the Buckeye 28, and it'll go parallel out of bounds right there where the Buckeyes will have possession.
Nice job. Buckeyes, the Raiders picked up a couple first downs, and they're going to get theirs, but the Buckeyes doing a nice job with the pressure. As we said, a big sack in there by Josh Lyons, and he got it in there.
Then applied pressure again.
Yep.
Hit the quarterback right as he released it on that previous play.
He's coming in from that defensive end position. Buckeyes spreading it out.
Now the Buckeyes, as you said, will spread it out, go out of the shotgun. Jay Edwards at quarterback. He's got Bear Lewis beside him.
Boy, the middle of that field's wide open right now.
And whistles blow.
And we got a timeout, River Valley.
And the timeout is charged to the Raiders. 1:55 to play in the first quarter. The Buckeyes leading River Valley 14-0. Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers split out on each side. Option, and Bear Lewis pulls it in nicely, a low pitch,
right.
But he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss.
I tell you, that's just a good thing it wasn't a turnover right there. As you said, that was a low pitch, and Bear pulled it in. He took the loss on the play, but he saved a turnover.
Loss back to the 24-yard line. It brings up 2nd and about 14 for the Buckeyes.
Bear Lewis on the carry for the Buckeyes, brought down by number 36.
Clock running, 1:25 to play in the opening quarter.
Loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 from their own 24.
Buckeyes will go out of the I formation.
And I'll tell you what, they're giving old Fox over here about a 20-yard cushion.
Edwards back to pass. And now he'll run on the left side, brings it back to the middle of the field, and he'll take it out to about the 34-yard line of the Buckeyes.
He's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for Nelsonville-York.
Jordan Deal for the Raiders.
Jordan Deal on the tackle for the Raiders.
Clock running, 43 seconds to play in the first quarter. Buckeyes leading 14-0, facing 3rd down and 6 from their own 33-yard line. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun. Jay takes a snap, but a flag flies. And we have offsides on Nelsonville-York. So that'll make it 3rd and 11. Back at the 28.
29.2 seconds left in the first quarter. The Buckeyes on top right now, 14-0. Their 3rd possession of the game right now.
Buckeyes 3rd down and about 11. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards. Couple of receivers split out on each side. Clock at 8 seconds as Edwards takes the snap.
And
now he'll run with it up the middle. Now he brings it to this side, Jay Edwards. Nice fake, crosses the 40, the 45, and knocked down right at the 48 of River Valley. A 1st down and then some.
Penalty flag coming in way up the field there. We'll see what happened.
Flag laying on the right around the 50-yard line, and it's holding on Nelsonville-York.
And if that's from the spot of the foul, it should still be a 1st down. If they accept it, we'll see what it happens here, but I believe it might still be a 1st down.
The clock did run out to end the first quarter of play.
Jay with about a 19-yard run on the play.
The officials talking things over. Again, holding on Nelsonville-York after the 1st down run by Jay Edwards. He picks up the 1st down, and they'll spot it back.
And it's going to be a 1st down still.
Inside the 40-yard line, and as Jason says, that's a 1st down for Nelsonville-York.
Congratulations, Tom.
The Buckeyes got the 1st down by about 1.5 yards after the penalty, and
that's the quarter.
Looks like we might have one more play.
Because they accepted the penalty, you have to play an untimed down, and that's what it is.
So no time on the clock. The Buckeyes will run one more play, and barring another penalty.
Right.
1st down and 10 for the Buckeyes. Last play of the first quarter. Out of the I formation, Nelsonville-York. Jay Edwards takes the snap. Hands it off to Bear Lewis on the right side. Nice hole. And Bear takes it to the River Valley 40-12.
Bear does a nice job exploding up the middle.
And that's how the first quarter of play comes to a close here at Boston Field, with Nelsonville-York leading River Valley 14-0.
River Valley with just 10 players on the field there. They jog the 11th player on.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 from the Raider 48 as we begin the second quarter of play. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Throws over the middle, and it is complete.
That's
25,
Nathan
20.
Fox. Nathan Fox is
10,
take
5,
it in.
touchdown, Nathan Fox.
Nice job, Nathan Fox from 48 yards out. And they're calling it back. I don't see a flag on the
Holding
field.
on the Buckeyes.
I'm looking.
There is a flag all the way back at the Buckeye 43-yard line.
And that one's called back. Nathan Fox with a nice 48-yard touchdown reception. Called back on the holding. I thought maybe if we moved to the other side of the field, we'd get a couple calls, but it still hadn't changed our luck any. I thought we might be on the right side of the field to get a couple this week. Hey, that penalty's declined. He said that penalty's declined.
He did motion decline, which that would mean touchdown for the Buckeyes. But
he said there was two penalties.
Two penalties on the
Okay,
Buckeyes.
he declined the illegal man downfield is what he declined, and took the holding. I was going to say that might get a player in trouble for declining that penalty.
So it's still at the River Valley 48, where it's 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards. Edwards rolls out of the pocket. Coming to this side now, Jay Edwards. And now he's going to throw, and it's caught by Adam Wagner, and he'll take it down to the 28-yard line of River Valley, a pickup of 20.
Nice job of staying with your receivers. The receivers moving around there to stay open, and Adam Wagner finds 20 yards worth of pay dirt there.
11:28 to play in the first half. The Buckeyes up by 14. First down and 10.
I have that for the first completed pass besides the extra point.
Buckeyes with 2 receivers split out on each side. Clifton and Barrick on this side, Wagner and Fox on the far side. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards hands it off to Bear Lewis.
Bear Lewis does a nice job ducking.
And he lost the football. And it looks like
they're
River
going to call
Valley
him
has
down.
it.
They're going to call him down. The back officials coming in saying that he was down by contact, so the Buckeyes will get the ball. Bear Lewis is going to pick up about 8-9 yards.
But if that's the case, the football should be marked back to about the 23-yard line if they say he was down.
And that's what they're saying. And that's what the referee's telling them, that the ball will be moved back.
And now it looks like they will move it back. Officials get together, and obviously if it was a fumble, that would be an okay spot. But if he was down back around the 22, 23-yard line.
Bear Lewis picks up about 6 yards on the play. 7 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown for Bear Lewis. Done a great job keeping his balance there.
Buckeyes out of the shotgun. It's 2nd down and 4 at the 22 of River Valley. Edwards takes a snap, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete.
Michael Barrick, the intended receiver for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes with a 3rd and 4 now at the 22 of the Raiders.
The Buckeyes probably are in 2-down territory here.
10-15 to play in the first half. Buckeyes leading 14-0. 3rd down and 4 for Nelsonville-York at the 22 of River Valley. Going out of the power I. Jay Edwards takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Bear Lewis. Takes it to the outside. Bear Lewis has a 1st down and more as he takes it inside the 15 to the 14. A gain of about 8.
Nice blocking up front. Like Nathan Fox and Zach Talbert leading the way there.
From the River Valley 14-yard line, 1st down, Buckeyes.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the Raider 14-yard line.
Buckeyes coming out with that power I, too tight set once again.
Talbert, Fox, and Lewis in the backfield, along with Jay Edwards at quarterback. Hands it off to Bear Lewis, looking for some running room. He finds it, takes it inside the 10-yard line, right around the 8 for a gain of about 6.
Bear Lewis on the carry for the Buckeyes, brought down by the interior line.
9:35 to play in the first half.
The Buckeyes can get a 1st down on about the 4-yard line.
Ball take a winner, 485, 639, 485.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 5.
Playing the game ball from Zach Oakenthal at the goal post.
Ball spotted just inside the 9-yard line of River Valley. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to this side, looking for a receiver, throws over the middle in the end zone, and it falls incomplete.
Tell you, 3 receivers and 1 defender. Number 3 did a nice job defending. That was Brian Morrow for the River Valley Raiders. He got a hand on that.
Edwards pass falls
So
incomplete.
the Buckeyes now with a 3rd and 5 at the 9-yard line of River Valley.
3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes from the River Valley 9-yard line.
Buckeyes, again, can get a 1st down right around the 4-yard line. 9:05 to play before halftime. The Buckeyes up by 2 scores, looking for another one. Jay Edwards at quarterback on 3rd and 5, takes a snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis on the left side.
Nice
Bear
blocking
surging
up front.
forward, takes it down inside the 5, and he's close to a Buckeye 1st down.
If he is right on it, we may have a measurement here at this point. If not, he's just a bit
Bear
short.
Lewis on the carry for the Buckeyes, brought down by number 68, Jesse Thompson for the River Valley.
Official looks it over, and he'll say, bring out the chains.
A nice blocking up front
Ball's
for the Buckeyes.
5-yard line.
River Valley out of the Ohio Valley Conference, Division 4 school. Of course, the Buckeyes out of the Ohio Division of the TVC, Division 5 school. And
They're going
let's
to
see,
be
just a little
about
bit short.
If you got a hash mark on the side or a line, these lines are lasered across. They are right on the money, so it's not like you got a dog leg we might have had last year with painting the lines. They're right on.
So let's see if Jay Edwards will keep it himself on 4th down on about 6 inches.
They run behind Sarver and Barber on that last play. Let's see if they go behind them once again. Carl Sarver here on this left side.
Of course, Jarek Dexter at center.
Jarek can blow a hole.
And Jay Edwards will follow him, and he's got the first down, it looks like.
He's going to fall forward for the first down.
Let's see where they spot it. Looked like that second effort by Jay Edwards got him the first down, but they will measure.
I'll tell you what, it looks like it might be a tad short. We'll see.
8:34 to play in the second quarter. Pull the chains, and it's close, and it's first down for River Valley. Looked like the Buckeyes just missed it by an inch or two.
Tell you that the River Valley players didn't react too much to it, so I thought maybe it was a first down.
Of course, a big hole by River Valley, but then again, if the Buckeyes can hold the Raiders 3 and out, they're going to get excellent field position.
First time the Buckeyes have had the ball and not scored.
8:34 to play in the first half. Buckeyes 14, Raiders nothing.
That drive started in the first quarter, chewed up about 6 minutes of the clock.
And you figure the Raiders will be conservative here, back on their own 4-yard line. Morrow hands it off to the first man through, and not much there at all. It looks like he did get it to the 5-yard line on his forward progress. Gain of about 1. Ryan Henry on the carry for River Valley. Second down and about 9.
And a nice job in there by Arnold. And
Jones splits out wide to the far side, and to the near side is Cordell. Let's see if they hand it off. No, they'll throw over the middle, and it's picked off. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Josh Clifton.
Josh Clifton with a big touchdown. He read that one perfectly. And I'll tell you one thing, they didn't call the man in motion. One of the linemen was on his way down to get in his stance when the ball was snapped. If they'd have called that, it might have saved them 6 points, but Josh Clifton picks up a big touchdown for the Buckeyes defensively.
And the Buckeyes lead 20-0. Of course, again, as we said earlier, last week it was Nathan Fox with a big interception return for a touchdown, and tonight it's Josh Clifton. I tell you, it's big when you can get some defensive scores.
Oh, yes, and I'm sure that Coach Ferns has eaten that up. His defense has scored twice this year so far in 2 games.
Jay Edwards trying to convert the extra point, and he puts it right through the uprights.
Kicks it right into the mud.
7:51 to play in the first half. Buckeyes 21, the Raiders nothing. Bear Lewis will kick it away, this time for the Buckeyes. Kennedy and Jones back deep for the Raiders.
Number 42, Bear Lewis, the kickoff for the Buckeyes.
Lewis with the kick, nice kick, coming down to the 16-yard line, taken by Jones, crosses the 25. And he'll take it out to about the 29-yard line, where River Valley will have a first down and 10.
Bear Lewis got to him. Adam Barber cleaned it up there for the Buckeyes. Nice job getting downfield, tackle inside the 30.
First and 10 for the Raiders from their own 29-yard line.
$7:44 to play in the first half. How the I formation. The Raiders, of course, again at quarterback, Brian Morrow. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, being rushed, throws, and it is complete to Cordell, but for no gain, right at the 29-yard line is the completion.
Cordell has 2 receptions, one for -1 yard and 0. So the Buckeyes doing a nice job hemming him in tonight.
Of course, Coach Boston said that Brian Morrow would be one of the better quarterbacks the Buckeyes would face this year, and right now the Buckeye defense has rose to the challenge.
A lot of pressure up the middle once again on that pass. The Buckeye line doing a nice job in there.
2nd and 10, quick pass out to the left, and it falls incomplete.
Patrick Norway on the coverage. Once again, all kind of heat. Trevor Polly, Adam Barber in there applying the pressure along with Arnold.
Second quarter scores, Meigs 13, Athens 0.
Meigs leading Athens 13-0.
Alexander 0.
Trimble leading Alexander 15-0 at Gloucester Stadium.
I'll tell you, Trimble snapping back from a big loss last week, and they got good athletes over there. Those kids are going to make plays, and it sounds like they're doing that tonight.
3rd down now and about 10 for the Raiders.
Triple set, the Raiders. Triple set left there.
Brian Morrow out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, being rushed, has to come to this side. He'll run with it.
Oh!
And he is hit and dropped by Bear Lewis. That'll be a gain of about 2.
Bear Lewis making a nice tackle in there.
Brought down by number 42, Barry.
That's a hard 1-yard run right there for the quarterback.
They'll spot it right at the 30-yard line. Brings up 4th and about 9.
I think he made a mistake when he left his feet. Bear, a big, strong linebacker for the Buckeyes, made a nice tackle.
Deal to punt it away. Edwards and Arnold back deep.
Nice punt. It's going to be a little short, though, and that is down.
It's caught by Cordell at the 46 of Nelsonville-York. If he'd have let that roll, it might have went another 5-7 yards.
Down by number 2.
The Buckeyes will have it on their own 46. 6:15 to play in the first half.
From their own 46-yard
21-0 Nelsonville-York.
Bear Lewis making a hit, looking a little bit like Bobby Boucher on that one.
Buckeyes out of the I formation with Zach Talbert at fullback, Bear Lewis at tailback, Jay Edwards over center at quarterback.
This is where the Buckeyes need to go right here. You don't need any letdowns.
Edwards back to pass, looking for a receiver, has some time. Comes to this side, and he'll go out of bounds with it after a gain of maybe 1. Buckeyes 2nd down and 9 from their own 47. Clock stopped at 6:08 to play in the first half. It's really became a nice night for high school football. Of course, the rain quit a few hours before game time. And again, as we said earlier, this field with a great drainage system.
Referee trying to get one of the River Valley players. He's bleeding from his arm there, and they got him wrapped up. Jordan Deal looked like number 13 at linebacker.
2nd down and 9 for the Buckeyes from their own 47. Jay Edwards at quarterback takes a snap, hands it off to Talbert, and he's going to get it out to the 50-yard line for a gain of about 3. The Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 6.
Zach with 2 carries for 8 yards tonight for the Buckeyes.
5:45 to play in the second quarter.
And Deal, that's exactly what he's done. He's scraped that forearm up, and he's getting taped up there.
Buckeyes on 3rd down and 6 will go out of the shotgun. Jay Edwards at quarterback with a couple receivers split out on each side. Takes a snap. Comes back to this side. A flag comes in, which may mean holding on the Buckeyes, and looked like the defender got there a little early.
Yes, he did. And the defender's hurt.
Pass was intended for Nathan Fox. It looked like he got hit before the ball arrived, but there's no flag on this end.
He's getting up. He's going to be okay.
Holding on Nelsonville-York.
We'll see if they might decline that one. And that would bring up maybe the first punting situation for the Buckeyes this evening.
And they do decline it on the holding call.
Pass was incomplete. If that pass would have been completed, I'm sure it would have been accepted. But the Buckeyes, I was going to say that referee needs to mark that ball up about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 6. Punt team on the field for the first time tonight for the Buckeyes. Number 85 back deep along with Cordell. And number 85 is Jason Jones, and he was the one limping on the sidelines. He's the one that got hurt on the last play. He's back in there.
Buckeyes 4th and 6 at midfield, and Jay Edwards will punt it away with 5:17 to play in the first half. Low liner up the field and nearly hit Deal.
It's going to get a good roll. The Buckeyes are going to down this on about the 13-yard line.
That's where River Valley will have it. 5:06 to play in the first half, and the Buckeyes leading 21-0. Raiders on their own 13-yard line out of the I formation. Brian Morrow takes a snap, hands it off on a little counter.
Little trap play inside, and
He'll take it out to the 20-yard line.
Cordell not having a real good night catching the ball. He's going to try to rush it. He gets about 8 yards.
And we have a timeout called by Nelsonville-York with 4:52 to play in the first half, and the Buckeyes leading 21-0.
Buckeyes bringing in Jarek Dexter at that nose guard.
Second down and 3 for River Valley on their own 20 after that 7-yard pickup by Cordell. Handoff straight up the middle and nothing doing.
Trevor Polly.
No gain.
Trevor Polly on the stop for the Buckeyes.
Bear Lewis gets up limping. Don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And he'll go off the field. So it's third down and 3 for the Raiders on their own 20.
Robert Norway comes in for Barrett, that middle linebacker position. Just a sophomore for the Buckeyes.
Out of the I formation, Morrow hands it off, and the Buckeyes all over it. No game once again.
I'll tell you, they keep running at Trevor Polly, and he keeps stuffing it. Jarek Dexter in there on the stop also.
4 minutes to play in the first half.
Got Trevor Polly and Adam Barber on this side, and they're doing a nice job stuffing the play.
Fourth down and 3 for River Valley, and
Punt receiving team comes in.
Derek Arnold and Jay Edwards back deep to receive the punt. Punter for River Valley is Jordan Deal. Fourth down and 3 for the Raiders on their own 20. Nice snap. Deal gets it away. Nice punt.
Nice high short punt though, and that's going to take a straight
Goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line of River Valley.
Jordan Deal's punt rolls out of bounds. From the River Valley, 44-yard line. First down, Buckeyes.
I tell you, I thought sure with, of course, the Buckeye home side is on the other side. I thought sure we'd see a player tonight for Nelsonville-York.
Run
the
to the
initial
wrong side.
reaction, run to the wrong side, but I've yet to see it.
We'll see what happens. We got another half to play. Just 3:24 left in this second quarter. The clock really not running. Both teams sort of dropping back to throw the ball in this second quarter, and that clock just creeping along.
Good to see Bear Lewis back in at the tailback position for the Buckeyes.
He's a tough kid. It'd take something major to get him out of there.
Option goes right. Edwards fakes the pitch. Keeps it himself. Comes
He's
to this side. Jay Edwards at the 30. 25-20. Puts on a little move and another move into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jay takes it 44 yards for the Buckeyes.
44-yard touchdown.
Prepare for the cannon.
Okay.
3:11 to play here in the first half, and the cannon is loud, but it's a beautiful sound to hear here at Boston Field. You know, when you hear it many times, the Buckeyes are putting up many scores.
Yeah, when the cannon doesn't go off, we're not having a good night. 136 yards, 2 touchdowns on the night for Jay Edwards. And we are 3 minutes and 11 seconds till halftime.
Edwards on the extra point attempt. It is up, and it is good. 3:11 to play in the first half. The Buckeye team has built their lead to 28-0.
Good by Jay Edwards.
Bear Lewis will kick it away again for the Buckeyes. Kick taken right around the 21-yard line by an up man for the Raiders.
Ooh.
And he's hit
Adam
and
Barber.
driven back and dropped.
Adam Barber forms up the tackle and does it the way you should. The return man was number 25, Cody McAvina. And he gets forward progress out to the 30-yard line.
3:05 to play in the first half. Raiders with the ball on their own 30-yard line.
Raiders coming out with a triple set to the right here.
Brian Morrow out of the shotgun will take the snap at quarterback.
And an official's timeout here. Not sure what's going on. And the Buckeyes call timeout.
3:05 to play in the second quarter, 28-0, Nelsonville-York.
Again,
River Valley.
River Valley has that triple set look to the right here, so they're going with the play they called before the timeout.
And whistle blows. They're ready to go. 1st and 10, River Valley on their own 30. Out of the shotgun. Morrow back to pass, throws, and it is complete. Another nice hit by the Buckeyes as the receiver takes it out to the 36, a gain of about 7.
Patrick Norway coming in on the hit that time.
That was Tyler Kennedy on the reception.
Candidate for the Raiders. Brought down by number 52, Patrick Norway for the Buckeyes.
Not doing a bad job passing the ball. He's thrown to 4 different receivers tonight. But the longest reception has been that last one at 8 yards right there, or 7 yards. That's the longest reception they've had.
2nd down and 3 for the Raiders. Morrow throws, and the receiver is hit and dropped right as he makes the reception. That'll be a 2-yard loss.
Patrick Norway once again. He's on both sides of the field.
Number 36, Ryan Henry. Brought down by number 52, Patrick Norway.
Patrick
Brings up 3rd and 5.
playing the corner the way it should be.
Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Raiders.
Clock running, 2:35 to play here in the first half.
He lost 3 yards on that reception.
Out of the shotgun, Brian Morrow for River Valley. 3rd down and 5. The Raiders on their own 35-yard line. Morrow, low snap. Now he'll run with it. He's got the 1st down and more, spins, and is taken down at the River Valley 47-yard line, a gain of about 12.
Gain of 12. That is the longest play from scrimmage.
Brought down by number 8, Jay Edwards for the Buckeyes.
Well, they had a 12-yard or a 10-yard reception earlier in the game, so that's the longest play from scrimmage for him in the game.
2 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first half. River Valley 1st down and 10 on their own 47.
2 carries, 14 yards for the quarterback.
Brian Morrow out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Being rushed, runs with it once again,
Trevor Polley just missed him.
and Morrow will pick up
About 2.
out to the 49, brings up 2nd and 8. Clock runs, 1:47 to play in the second quarter.
Jay Edwards and Nathan Johnson on the stop.
Of course, River Valley won the toss. They elected to receive, so the Buckeyes will have the ball coming out to begin the third quarter. Buckeyes leading 28-0, 1:30 to play in the first half. 2nd down and 8 for the Raiders.
Triple set to the right once again for the Raiders.
Morrow out of the shotgun. He's being rushed and gets away from pressure. Crosses midfield and is taken down at the Buckeye 49-yard line. He'll pick up about 3.
Jay Edwards closing the distance quickly to just limit that to 3 yards.
The Raiders brought down by number 8.
Clock running, 1:03 to play.
Quarterback draw, the best play that River Valley's run tonight. They've run it several times there. The Buckeyes just missing him on the pressure. Looked like Trevor Polley had a hold of him. Couldn't hang on.
Clock at 46 seconds and counting.
They're
here
going
in the first half.
They're going to have to throw it downfield here before long to get something going. They have, as you said, 40 seconds to work with.
3rd and 6 for the Raiders at the Buckeye 49. Morrow back to pass, throws over the middle, and it's broken up, incomplete.
Nice job. Bear Lewis coming through and with the inside hand knocking that one down.
Buckeyes arrive just as the ball does. 4th down and 6 for the Raiders at the Buckeye 49. 33 seconds to play. River Valley will go for it on 4th and 6 at the Buckeye 49. 33 seconds to play in the first half.
And we're going to have a timeout, River Valley.
River Valley will go for it, 4th and 6 at the Buckeye 49 with 33 seconds to play here in the first half. Morrow back to pass, throws over the middle, and it is complete. Down to the Buckeye 30-yard line on the reception.
That's a nice job by Nathan Fox. He went down low on the big boy to take him down.
Zach Deal on the reception.
And he is a big tight end.
6'2", 240, sophomore for River Valley. The Raiders hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Of course, the clock starts once they get the chain set. And Morrow will spike it with 19 seconds to play here in the first half. Again, River Valley will have 2nd and 10 at the Buckeye 30.
And I'm sure the Buckeyes would like to go in at the half with a goose egg on the board. And they don't want to let down here in the 2-minute offense drill for the River Valley Raiders. So have a big play for the Buckeyes is what we need.
Coach talking to his quarterback, Brian Morrow, and Morrow jogs back out to the huddle.
Morrow threw a nice ball on that last play. Threw a strike to the big tight end.
2nd down and 10.
Can't hardly miss that target, though, as you said. He's 6'4", 240.
River Valley at the Buckeye 30, and delay a game called on the Raiders.
And that after, and they're going to run the same play. They're going to get it going here.
So they'll spot it back to the Buckeye 35, where it's 2nd and 15.
And
19 seconds to play in the first half.
Because the play started before the clock, they put 19.1 seconds back up on the clock. They had run it just for a second there.
Now the shotgun, Brian Morrow at the Buckeye 35, 2nd down and 15. Low snap, picks it up off the turf.
Oh.
And Morrow is hit and dropped back at the 38-yard line, of loss of 3.
Trevor Polly and number 54 for the Buckeyes in there.
Buckeyes get the sack, and River Valley,
Nathan Johnson,
calls a timeout with 13 seconds to play here before halftime, and the Buckeyes leading 28-0. River Valley, 3rd down now, and about 17, back at the Buckeye 37.
Trying to make lightning strike here. 13.1 seconds left in the half.
Morrow out of the shotgun, throws long on the right side, and Cordell nearly pulls it in, but it falls incomplete at the Buckeye 17.
Not bad coverage by Nathan Fox. He didn't want to let the man behind him. He was probably playing. He actually played it real well. If he's not in a position to make the interception, he's going to tackle him.
Cordell at 6 foot. He's got about 4 inches on Nathan Fox.
Nathan very athletic. And I'll take that matchup anytime right there.
7.7 seconds to play in the first half, but it's 4th and 17 for River Valley at the Buckeye 37.
And this will probably be, unless there's just a couple seconds left, the last play of the half.
Brian Morrow takes the snap, pitches it out. It's going to be a halfback pass, and Deal's going to be taken down back at the River Valley 45. The Buckeyes weren't fooled.
I don't think. I think what they were doing right there is just trying to run out the clock and not give the Buckeyes anything to work with. But the speed of the Buckeyes caught up to the play and taking backwards.
Of course, the Buckeyes
Nathan
also
Johnson on the tackle.
Prevent defense with the secondary. Jay Edwards is all the way back right around the 15, 20-yard line.
Now, I think they were really trying to run the clock out there. I don't believe that was a busted play or anything. I think he just wanted to try to outrun the Buckeyes backwards. We'll see what the Buckeyes do. They'll either take a knee or loft it up one play. And it looks like we're going to spread it out here, see what the Buckeyes do.
Buckeyes out of the I formation. 3 seconds to play in the first half. Buckeyes with it at the River Valley 48. Edwards will option it, pitches it out to Bear Lewis. Bear Lewis across the 40, the 35, and is taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of about 15, but that brings the first half to a close. It's been a good one for the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York in their home opener on this 2006 football season. At halftime, Buckeyes 28, River Valley nothing.
Ready for the second half kickoff here at Boston Field. The Buckeyes have 232 yards rushing, 20 passing, 252 for a total in the first half. For the River Valley Raiders, they have 15 yards rushing, 58 passing for a total of 73 yards. And for the Buckeyes individually, Jay Edwards has 8 rushes for 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bear Lewis with 11 rushes for 88 yards and a touchdown. Zach Talbert with 2 rushes for 8 yards. Passing, the Buckeyes have 20 yards in passing. Adam Wagner with a extra point reception and a 20-yard pass reception, and Josh Clifton with a big interception for a touchdown for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes leading 28-0 as we begin the second half of play, and the Buckeyes will be receiving the football to begin the third quarter.
Edwards back deep. He's flanked by Arnold and Fox. Bear Lewis in the middle. Michael Barrick and Zach Talbert on the wings.
Ball's kicked away.
Jay Edwards picks this one up. He's got a good wedge in front of him.
Takes it to the middle now, brings it to this side. Jay Edwards across midfield, 45. Trying to break away, and he's taken down at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you what, one of the Raider players just got hit by his own player, and he's down. I hope that young man gets up, and he does. He gets up slowly, but he just got popped by one of his own players. Edwards with a nice return. They're going to set up shop on the River Valley 39-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, 34-yard line. Nice return, touchdown saving tackle there by number 85. And that was Jason Jones, and he's the one that got popped by, I believe it was Cordell coming across to make the hit.
Nathan Fox split out wide to the right. Michael Barrick to the left. Option, pitch out to Bear Lewis. Bear Lewis running room. And he'll take it down to the 20-yard line.
Lewis picks up 15 yards. That's going to put him over 100 yards on the night. 103 yards on 12 carries for Bear.
Ball played from the 20-yard line of River Valley. First down, Buckeyes.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 at the 20 of River Valley. Going out of the I formation. Jay Edwards takes the snap. Option coming to this side. Pitched out to Bear Lewis. Lewis cuts it up. Takes it back now to the outside, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown from 20 yards out.
Bear Lewis' second touchdown on the night. 13 carries, 123 yards. 2 touchdowns. Nice job from Bear. Nice job running the option and real nice blocking out here out of our wideouts. Once again, I believe it was Nathan Fox out here that was blocking for him.
34-0, Nelsonville-York, and Jay Edwards will attempt the extra point.
And just like that, the Buckeyes on a 2-play drive, I believe.
And it's blocked for the Raiders. 34-0, Nelsonville-York, 11:14 to play in the third quarter.
Edwards, point after 5, Jason Jones.
Jay Edwards will kick it away, this time for the Buckeyes.
Opening drive, covered 34 yards in 2 plays for the Buckeyes. Nice return by Jay Edwards, set that up.
Kennedy and Jones back deep for River Valley. Nice kick by Edwards, taking it the 15-yard line.
Nice tackle.
And he's hit and dropped right at the 24.
I believe it was Patrick Norway once again. And it was Patrick Norway corralling him there. Patrick Norway, a strong candidate for the special teams player of the game. Making play after play on that kickoff.
Rouse on the return for the Raiders.
11:09 to play here in the third period. Buckeyes leading 34-0. Of course, next week the Buckeyes will host Fairfield Union, while River Valley will return home to play Meigs. Morrow at quarterback, hangs it up on this side to Cordell.
And he's out of bounds.
And he was juggling it to boot, and the ref is giving him the catch. It looked like he was juggling that ball.
Yes, sir. Looked like he landed about a yard out of bounds, and their Christmas come early.
That'll be a first down for River Valley.
37-yard line.
Out to the 37-yard line of the Raiders. $11:03 to play in the third quarter.
Nice throw once again. I'll tell you, Brian Morrow having a decent night throwing the ball. That puts him with that up around 70 yards for the night.
Morrow out of the shotgun and delay a game on the Raiders. 5-yard penalty brings up 1st and 15 back at the 32.
Against River Valley.
Other games tonight, Athens at Meigs. It sounds like that's a good one thus far.
And Meigs jumped out to a lead. Athens cut it in half, and they're in a dogfight down there.
Out of the shotgun, Morrow, and
Adam
he's going to
Barber.
go down. He saw the Buckeye rush coming, and he slips and goes down back at the 25.
Adam Barber off this end was really coming hard. Along with Josh Lyon on the other ends. Our ends just collapsed on the quarterback, and he went down to avoid a big hit. Probably not a bad idea there.
Alexander's at Trimble tonight, and Trimble's winning big, last we heard.
28-0 over Alexander. They're bouncing back nicely.
10.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Buckeyes up 34-0, and it's second down and about 22. River Valley on their own 25. The ball was loose, picked up by the quarterback Morrow, and he's hit and dropped.
Patrick Norway, once again, he's made a lot of big hits tonight, and I believe Morrow might. He's getting up. Good job there. And I'll tell you what, Gerald Arnold caused that. He fired off from that nose guard position and drove that center right back into the quarterback, and they fumbled the ball. And Morrow trying to gather his wits right now.
Third down and about 21 for River Valley, back on their own 26.
Definitely a passing situation for River Valley. Don't count out that quarterback draw, though.
They will hand it off on a little counter, and another loss for the Raiders back to the 22.
Cordell run that for about 16 yards in the first half, but here the Buckeyes not having anything of it. They catch him, as you said, for a 2-yard loss, and it's going to bring up fourth down in the country mile.
Derek Arnold and Jay Edwards back deep to receive the punt. Jordan Deal will punt it away for the Raiders. 4th and 24. Gets it away, and it'll land at the River Valley 44-yard line. Goes out of bounds at the Buckeye 47, and that's where Nelsonville-York will have it. Gallia Academy tonight at Vinton County.
Big game there. Vinton really with a tough schedule. Gallia Academy all over Sheridan last week. Showing people there that a lot of people thought that was going to be a dogfight, and Gallia just hammered them. That's a team that's for real right there, is Gallia Academy.
Logan will try to bounce back over at Chillicothe tonight. Of course, Lancaster, a very solid football team.
Yeah.
Last week defeated Logan.
Someone said they only had 30 players out. Well, they have the right 30.
Buckeyes first down and 10 from their own 47. Jay Edwards throws it over the middle towards Wagner, pulls it in, 35-30, and he'll dive down to the 26-yard line of River Valley.
Nice.
Gain of about 27 yards.
Nice job, Adam Wagner, with over 40 yards receiving tonight.
Edwards pass complete to number 84, Adam Big Country Wagner.
Big Country had a birthday last week, and I failed to mention it. His mom told me before the game, and happy belated 18th birthday to Adam Wagner.
Buckeyes first and 10 at the 27-yard line of River Valley. Jay Edwards over center, and a man flinch for the Buckeyes on this end.
Referee all over it. 2 of them threw the laundry out, and they caught him.
So it'll be first and 15. Buckeyes will be back on the River Valley 32. 8.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. The Buckeyes up 34-0. Nelsonville-York scored 14 points in each of the first and second quarters to lead 28-0 at half, and they've tacked on 6 more here in the third quarter. Buckeyes first and 15 at the 32 of the Raiders. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Talbert at fullback, Lewis at tailback, Jay Edwards. And we have a legal procedure on Nelsonville-York.
Oh, and Zach Talbert popped out of there. He had nobody in front of him, and the Buckeyes, I think we snapped the ball a tad late. And we're going to move it back 5 more yards. It's going to be first down and 20.
The legal procedure against the Buckeyes.
Zach would like to have that one back.
20 from the River Valley 36-yard line.
Of course, Buckeye coach Dave Boston Jr. in his 4th year.
He's won the league 3 years in a row and has been in the playoffs every year.
Coach of the year each time.
Not much better you can do there, and I'm sure he would trade any of that for a few playoff wins, go a little deeper. I know that's his goal this year.
1st and 20 for the Buckeyes. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards throws hard over the middle.
Nice
and
catch.
It is complete.
Nathan
Fox down to the 19 of River Valley, a gain of 18 for the Buckeyes.
Nathan had a real nice reception earlier in the game, was a touchdown, but it was called back.
Jay Edwards puts some zip on the ball, and Fox pulls it in. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 2 now for Nelsonville-York.
River Valley 19-yard line.
Buckeyes facing 1st and 20, pick up a big chunk of it there.
Edwards hands it off to Talbert, fighting for yardage, takes it down to the 15-yard line, a gain of about 4.
Zach's going to pick up a 1st down.
Federal Hawking at Wahama tonight. It was postponed until tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. Game will be played at Wahama, West Virginia.
Supposed to be a much nicer evening tomorrow. Of course, we couldn't ask, really, with all the rain we've had. It hadn't rained a drop since kickoff.
Buckeyes 1st and 10, just inside the 15 of River Valley. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off.
Zach Talbert straight up the middle, running hard, forward lean.
Takes it down to the 7.
He gains 8 on the play.
For the Buckeyes, brought down by number 7, Zach Deal for the Raiders.
Buckeyes a 2nd down and 3 situation.
They may get a steady dose of Zach Talbert here. Nice lead block there by Bear Lewis. Running in behind Sarver and Barber once again.
Just like last week, this Buckeye offensive line getting the job done.
They
Buckeyes rushed for over 400 yards last week.
And they're over close to 300 now.
2nd and 3. Handoff goes, I believe, to Bear Lewis. He'll take it down to the 5.
I think once again we had Zach Talbert.
That was Zach Talbert on the carry.
He's going to gain 1, it looks like.
Buckeyes 3rd down and about 2.
We got a timeout. Looks like an equipment. Well, we have a player injured. That was Michael Berry jogging off the field.
Limping a little bit, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Just a sophomore receiver for the Buckeyes.
The River Valley 6-yard line.
Michael Berrick, a very good quarterback coming up through. And he'll probably be taking the snaps for the Buckeyes next year.
Buckeyes 3rd and 2 at the River Valley 6. Out of the I formation. Hand off to Zach Talbert straight up the middle. And he's going to take it down close to the 2-yard line.
He's got the 1st down. The Buckeyes are going to have 1st and goal. They're running right behind Sarver on there. Sarver and Dexter in the middle. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line for the Buckeyes.
Zach Talbert on the carry for the Buckeyes. Brought down by number 75, Scott Ward for the Raiders.
Zach can sniff it, and I'd say one more time, and we got him in there. Dave Boston Sr. might be calling this set of plays. We've run that fullback 4 straight times.
Zach Talbert with a touchdown last week against Athens. Buckeyes out of the I formation, power I. Handoff goes to Talbert up the middle. He's into the orange end zone for the Buckeyes.
Nice job by Sarver there. You could see Zach running right behind him and Sarver driving his man into the end zone.
The Buckeyes lead at 40-0 with 4:36 to play in the 3rd quarter. Jay Edwards will attempt the extra point.
Barrett jogs back on the field to hold for the Buckeyes. Good to see him back in there. Must not be anything too serious.
Nice snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 4:36 to play in the 3rd quarter here at Boston Field. Nelsonville-York leads River Valley 41-0. Bear Lewis will kick it away for the Buckeyes this time. Jones and Kennedy back deep. Coming towards Jones. Takes it at the 17 of River Valley. Oh, and he is hit and hit hard right at the 30-yard line.
Bear Lewis.
Tell you, the Buckeyes are really hitting tonight.
Kennedy on the return for the Raiders, brought down by number 42, Bear Lewis.
Raiders with it on their own 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
River Valley out of the I formation. Receivers split out on each side from their own 30-yard line. First down and 10.
One of the younger Buckeyes in the game, Terrence Fox, for the Buckeyes out at that corner position. Number 60 also in the game for the Buckeyes. That's Randy Dennis.
No gain on the play for the Raiders. Second down and 10.
Zach Talbert on the tackle for the Buckeyes. Henry, with a decent night last week, has been held to 6 yards tonight.
Out of the I formation, second down and 10. Morrow throws to this side, and it's complete to that big tight end.
He's brought down by Craig
Zach
Warren.
Deal.
Craig Warren for the Buckeyes, number 20, bringing him down.
Picks up about 7, brings up second and 3.
The Buckeyes running some fresh jerseys in there. Number 35 into the game for the Buckeyes. That's Brad Richards in that defensive backfield. He replaces Bear Lewis. The Buckeyes getting some fresh jerseys in there, but I know Coach Boston expects these young men to step up and make plays.
Obviously, valuable experience
Oh,
for the
yes.
younger guys.
Never know when you're going to need them down the line there. Trevor
Short
Polly.
gain. It's short of the first down.
Trevor Polly and Zach Talbert bring him down.
Be 4th and 1 for River Valley on their own 39-yard line.
We'll see if they go for it here. He might, but we still got the line in there. And they're going to go for it.
Third quarter score, Portsmouth and Portsmouth West tied at 14.
4th and 1 for the Raiders on their own 39. They need to get right to that 40-yard line.
Big play here for the Buckeyes. Defensively.
Morrow takes a snap, hands it off. The Buckeyes all over it, but
Looks
he's
like,
fighting,
yep.
and he's got the first down. He takes it out to the 42.
He got the first down. Adam Barber had made contact. Looked like Randy Dennis is the one that brought him down.
Ryan Henry on the carry for the Raiders.
He's up to 10 yards on the night.
Number 36, Ryan Henry on the carry, brought down by the interior.
3 minutes to play in the third period. The Buckeyes are leading 41-0. First and 10 for the Raiders on their own 42. Morrow takes a snap, play action, back to pass, and
Nice
he's
job.
nearly sacked. He gets away
Trevor
from
Polly
trouble,
had him.
and now he
Hey.
will go down for a 2-yard loss.
What a great play right there. Trevor Polly missed him, got back up, and got back to him for a sack. Nice hustle there. He didn't give up on the play.
Brought down by number 78, Trevor Polly for the Buckeyes.
Brought down twice on the play by Trevor. He had a hold of him, missed him, got back up, and hustled right down the line and got him again.
Brings up second and
A
14.
3-yard loss, back to the 39-yard line. Second down and 13 for the Raiders.
Cordell split out to the right here. He's a dangerous receiver.
Brian Morrow, the quarterback, back to pass, lobs it up on the right side, and that's out of bounds, intended for Cordell.
Cordell looked like he might have cramped up when he jumped for that ball. He's back up, though.
Obviously, as we said at the beginning of the game, Michael Cordell, the go-to guy for the Raiders. The guys have done a pretty good job defending him.
Right now, Fox is matching up with him. We've got some young defensive backs into the game right now with Warren and Richards and Terrence Fox, and Nathan is the one that's drawing him man-to-man right now and doing a pretty good job.
3rd and 13 for the Raiders on their own 39. Out of the shotgun, Brian Morrow. Throws to this side to Deal,
nice
and it's
job.
incomplete.
Number 24 on the coverage, that's Derek Arnold coming out to make sure he doesn't bring it in.
Raiders will punt it away on 4th and 13 on their own 39.
The young Buckeye defense holds.
Nathan Fox and Derek Arnold back deep to receive the punt. Jordan Deal will punt it away for the Raiders. High punt lands right at the Buckeye 39, and it goes out at the 38.
Almost hit one of the Buckeyes there. He got away from it.
Cordell is down for River Valley, holding his leg. Might have a cramp.
Looked like he might have both calves cramping up on him. He tried to hop up and he's back down.
Buckeyes will have it on their own 38-yard line. 1:46 to play in the third quarter. The Buckeyes up 41-0.
1:46 left in the third quarter. The Buckeyes up right now 41-0. And it looks like the second unit in. Mark Campbell's going to be taking the snaps from Randy Dennis.
The Buckeyes will go out of the I formation.
Michael Boston in at fullback. Looks like they might have Austin McDonald in at tail.
Campbell takes the snap, hands it off to McDonald, and he's taken down for a loss of 2 back at the 36. There is a flag down, and it's a legal procedure on the Buckeyes.
I don't think we had enough men on the line of scrimmage. We was minus a tight end on this side, and we're going to get him into the game right now.
The penalty is declined. So it's a 2-yard loss for the Buckeyes back to the 36, where it's 2nd and 12. Nelsonville-York out of the power I. Mark Campbell, quarterback, hands it off to the first man through and nothing doing. Boston on the carry tries to get it back to the line of scrimmage, but he may have lost about a half yard on the play.
Well, right now the Buckeyes have the 2s in there, and they're getting ate up a little bit. But I guarantee you, they don't expect to do this. We expect them to move the ball and play hard. Make some plays.
Of course, River Valley still with first-team defense in, but it's a good experience, as you were saying.
Yes, it is.
For these young Buckeyes on offense.
These guys go up against the one defense for the Buckeyes every day, so it's nothing new for them.
Pitch out to Arnold on the right side, breaks away. And he breaks away at the midfield, 40, 35, 30.
What a cut. Nice job,
and
Arnold.
Down at the 15.
Oh, and that's right there. It'll make you get your head down when your 2s break a play like that.
50-yard run by Derek Arnold. Of course, the freshman for the Buckeyes.
Yep.
Arnold on the carry for the Buckeyes.
I'll tell you, I've been really impressed with him, watching him in junior high football. And so far this year, he reminds me a lot of Gary Edwards. Of course, he was player of the year in the TVC when Gary was tailback here at Nelsonville-York, and really runs hard.
Derek, a tough kid.
Hand off to Arnold on the right side. Breaks away once again, still going, and takes it down to the 9-yard line, a gain of about 6.
And it looks like the River Valley coach is going to get some fresh jerseys in there. This would be a disappointing deal for the one defense to give up a touchdown to the 2s. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
At the end of 3, the Buckeyes lead the Raiders of River Valley 41-0. Buckeyes 2nd down and 4 at the 9-yard line of River Valley. Mark Campbell at quarterback. Buckeyes out of the I. Handoff goes to Arnold on the left side, and he'll dive down to the 5-yard line.
He's real close to that first down. We'll see where they mark it. 3 carries, 53 yards.
Number 24, Derek Arnold on the carry.
Buckeyes will have a 3rd down and 1 situation at the 5-yard line of the Raiders.
Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Buckeyes, the 5-yard line of the River Valley Raiders.
Campbell over center at quarterback. Buckeyes out of the power I. The handoff goes to Arnold. He's hit and knocked backwards. And he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of 3 for the Buckeyes, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Derek Arnold on the carry, brought down by a bunch of Raiders on the play.
4th down and about 8 yards to go. We'll see what the Buckeyes elect to do, see if they might put it in the air. Mark Campbell throws a real nice ball. We'll see if he airs it out there.
Buckeyes 4th down and about 4 to go. Back at the 8. Out of the power I once again.
Now we might see the sweep.
Campbell gets the snap. And he hands it off, and ball carrier dropped back at the 11-yard line for a 3-yard loss. So River Valley has held on downs. 10.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. The Buckeyes leading 41-0. Again, just what a beautiful field this is here at Boston Field, this new field turf.
And again, a lot of good, generous donors. A lot of people putting hours in. I know Gary and Jim have just doubled up everyone's hours. Mike Bishop's here all hours of the night. And I hate to start naming people because I'll forget some, but just a lot of people putting in countless hours down here.
River Valley with the handoff to the tailback. He'll take it out to the 13-yard line, a gain of about 2. They estimate that it has saved about $100,000 in all the volunteer work that has gone into this. Of course, new stands will be here on the home side, and we're going to update the baseball and softball fields, new concession stands.
The track.
Yeah, an all-weather track being put in, 8 lanes, and I believe they said it's going to be orange.
It's going to be brown.
Will be brown.
Brown with white stripes and orange numbers. And a fumble on the play. That ball kicked around in there. We'll see who got it. The Buckeyes recover the fumble. We'll see who comes out.
And they do have it at the 15.
I believe number 59 come out of there with it, but I'm not positive. Number 59 for the Buckeyes, Stephen Gold. First turnover of the game. Not besides the interception for the touchdown.
So the Buckeyes have it 1st and 10 at the River Valley 15-yard line. 9:50 to play in the game. Nelsonville-York leading 41-0.
Buckeyes in there once again. Mark Campbell taking the snaps under center. Got a new center in the game. That's Tyler Wind.
Now the power I. Fake handoff. Campbell will keep it himself around the left side. And he'll take it just inside the 10-yard line, right around the 9. See where they spot it.
About a 6-yard run for Mark.
Showing some quickness around that left side.
And as I said, number 72 in the game for the Buckeyes, Tyler Wind, and he had a knee injury earlier in the year. And we thought we might lose him for the year, but he's back at it and tickled to death to get back.
It's good to see him out there. Of course, he had knee problems last year.
Had an operation last year, and he's back out there.
2nd down and 4 for the Buckeyes. Austin McDonald breaking away.
He's not going to be denied.
And he's in for the touchdown from 10 yards out.
What a run. Nice job, Austin McDonald.
Austin McDonald, a sophomore for the Buckeyes. 47-0, Nelsonville-York with 9:03 to play.
And that's against the ones. Again, River Valley leaving their one defense in there, and Austin McDonald, sophomore for the Buckeyes, breaking it up the middle. And they're getting the...
And obviously the second team gets in there. They don't want to just lay down with it. They want to move the football also and score.
Jay Edwards in to kick the extra point.
Barrick on the hold. Nice snap.
Little bad snap. They're going to run the fire here. Throw it
Edwards
up.
throws, and it falls incomplete.
Nice defensive play there by number 13. I believe that's Deal. And it is Jordan Deal. He knocked that ball away.
9:03 to play in the fourth quarter. 47-0, Nelsonville-York.
47, River Valley.
Jason Whitmore will kick it away for the Buckeyes.
It looks like the JV kick team in for the Buckeyes, and they do a real nice job. Whitmore with a nice leg on him. Oh, and it looked like he put his knee down.
And he did put his
Yes, he
knee
did.
down back at the 24.
He caught the ball, but he put his knee down when he caught it.
And that was Michael Cordell.
Cordell with a big run, almost broke one for a touchdown earlier in the game.
Michael Cordell receives the kick for the Raiders down on the 24-yard line.
Beautiful night, as it turns out, here for high school football in the Valley. Buckeyes 47, Raiders nothing. 9 minutes to play in the ball game. Raiders first down and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Pitch out goes to the right side. And the ball carrier is dropped after a short gain of maybe 1 on the play. It looked like
Robert Norway on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Cody McAvina on the carry.
Norway doing a nice job. No gain on the play for the Raiders.
Looks like Clayton Canute in at quarterback for River Valley. Second down and about 9 for the Raiders. Just outside their own 25-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and ball carrier will take it out to the 28-yard line for a gain of about 3. Clock running, 8:10 to play in the fourth quarter. It's been all Buckeyes here tonight at Boston Field. Nelsonville-York will up their record to 2-0 on the young season, and River Valley will drop to 1-1.
River Valley brought down by number 35, Brad Richards to the Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes with a big one next week. Fairfield Union coming in, and
Yep, they're going to be a really, really good team, and depending on what they do tonight, they could be. It could be a crucial game for them.
third down and 6. It's thrown
Nice play
on this side, and it's
he
caught
him.
by the Raiders.
We'll see if the Buckeyes can catch him, man. They do. Brad
Nice tackle
Richards.
at the 22.
Brad Richards makes a touchdown-saving tackle. I'll tell you what, I thought Terrence Fox was going to pick that ball and just missed it. And there's the biggest offensive play for the Raiders tonight.
John Sands on the reception for River Valley.
Quarterback put it right on the
Number 35, Brad
numbers.
to the Buckeyes, 22-yard line, first and 10, River Valley.
7:22 to play in the fourth quarter. Handoff on the right side.
And that
The
ball
ball
popped
carrier
out.
takes it to the 19, where to bring up 2nd and 7.
Looks like Frost on the tackle for the Buckeyes, number 74.
That was McAvina on the carry for the Raiders.
Cody McAvina on the carry for the Raiders, brought down by number 74, Josh Frost for the Buckeyes.
That was a 59-yard pass play, and that's a big chunk for him.
6:38 and counting remaining in the game. Buckeyes up 47-0. Raiders threatening. Pass on the right side, and it is complete to the Buckeyes 17.
How that ball fell out of there, it looked like.
It is incomplete, as you said.
That was a nice defensive play for the Buckeyes.
3rd and 7 for the Raiders at the Buckeye 19.
Robert Norway on the defense for the Buckeyes did a nice job, come across with that inside arm and had a hold of him with the other one.
The Alexander Spartans, 21.
Raiders 3rd down and 7 at the 19 of the Buckeyes.
Oh, looked like we had a guard flinch.
Quarterback keeps it himself, and he'll take it down to the 17, a gain of 2, but it's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 for the Raiders. So the Buckeyes, after the long pass play by the Raiders, Buckeye defense stiffening a little bit here.
24, Derek Arnold for the Buckeyes.
Derek Arnold on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Of course, the Raiders would like to get a score on the board, but just as much on the other side, the Buckeyes want to keep the goose egg on the board.
And I'll tell you what, this Buckeye defense that's in there, they're young kids, but they don't want to be the ones to give up the score either.
4th and 6.
Oh.
And the quarterback is sacked back at the 23-yard line of the Buckeyes.
Norway on the sack for the Buckeyes.
Nelsonville-York has held on downs.
Robert Norway coming in, getting a sack. Nice job. It's a big play.
5:45 to play in the game. The Buckeyes will take over on their own 23.
So that tackle, huge by Brad Richards on that long pass play, 59-yard pass play. Brad Richards caught him from behind. The River Valley Raiders going to call timeout, 5:54 left in the 4th.
At 3:30, a 61-inch television. At 4 o'clock, a Chevy Cobalt. 4:30, we'll be giving away $10,000 in cash. And at 5 o'clock, the grand prize, the orange Ford Buckeye Mustang. Get your tickets now at www.nybuckeyebank.com. Or get your ticket at any Buckeye sporting event.
The Buckeye band striking it up there, and PA announcer Steve Cox talking about a huge raffle that's going on for the Nelsonville-York Athletics. Number 22 in at quarterback for the Buckeyes, Austin Snyder.
Handoff coming to this side, and big gain of about 4 for the Buckeyes.
And number 7 on the carry, I believe that's Thomas Williams. He had a real nice junior varsity game last week. Just a young man that moved in, just a sophomore from Oregon.
5:15 to play. The clock is running here in the 4th quarter. The Buckeyes leading 47-0. 2nd down and about 7. Buckeyes on their own 26 out of the I formation. Pitch out coming to this side. Williams sheds a tackler and takes it out to the 29, gain of 3.
He runs straight up and down, but by gosh, he goes forward. A real good runner. He scored a couple times in the junior varsity game last week.
David Taylor for the Raiders.
4:34 to play in the 4th quarter. The Buckeyes 3rd down and about 4 on their own 29. Snyder over center at quarterback, hands it off on the left side, and ball carrier takes it to the 30, a gain of 1, but the Buckeyes will have a 4th and 3.
Number 16, Nick Hunter for the Buckeyes.
Nick Hunter on the carry for the Buckeyes. Brought down by number 55, Brad Taylor for the Raiders.
And you'll see the punt team for the Buckeyes come in.
7, Thomas Williams for the Buckeyes. Cody McNamina and Clayton Bernuti.
Jay Edwards will punt it away for the Buckeyes on 4th and 3. Nelsonville-York on their own 30. 3:28 to play in the game.
And a rough snap. Jay gets it away, though. Nice punt.
Fair catch called for and made at the 45-yard line of River Valley.
Good job there by number 15, Clayton
15, Clayton
Carnute.
for the Raiders.
3:18 left in the contest. The Buckeyes leading 47-0.
And we have a legal procedure on Nelsonville-York, and it will be declined.
Yeah, River Valley wants the ball where it's at.
Of course, the Buckeye cheerleaders are across the way, but they are Ariel Mulford, Kendra Smathers, Ashley Walter, Kristen Dan Mitchell, Tiffany Kiefer, Bethany McCullough, Amanda Smathers, Raven Kyle, Lauren Bunning, Leah Walbrown, Sarah Mitchell, Misty McLean, Heather Hartley, and Erica Robson. River Valley on their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10 with 3:18 to play in the game. Pitch out on the right side. And he'll bring it back across the field to this side, 45-40 of the Buckeyes, 35 and taken down at the Buckeye 29. Gain of about 26 yards.
Derek Arnold making the tackle on for the Buckeyes.
Cody McAvina on the carry for the Raiders. First and 10 for River Valley at the Buckeye 29 with 3:07 to play in the game. Again, Clayton Kernut at quarterback. Raiders out of the I formation. Kernut keeps it on a broken play to this side, and he's thrown for a 2-yard loss back at the 31 of the Buckeyes.
Number 24 making first contact. That's Derek Arnold for the Bucks. Norway in on the play for the Buckeyes. Josh Lyon also in on the play. .226 left. Buckeyes holding on to that goose egg, and they're trying to put it up here.
Second down and about 12 for the Raiders. Hand off to the first man through, trying to break away, but he'll be taken down at the Buckeye 29, a gain of about 1.
Finally brought down in there. Frost had a hold of him. Taylor Sullivan had a hold of him, and he broke out of there, and Buckeyes number 22 finally brings him down.
McAvina on the carry once again for the Raiders.
And that was Austin Snyder. 3rd down and 10. Passing situation. We'll see what the Raiders choose to do here.
Quarterback pitches it out to McAvina.
Nice
Gets it back
cut
to the middle of the field, trying to break away. Still going. And finally goes down at the Buckeye 8-yard line with 1:17 to play. McAvina for 21 yards on the carry.
And Robert Norway with a tackle.
First and goal from the Raiders from the Buckeye 8-yard line.
The second and third offense for the Raiders have accounted for 100 yards worth of offense here in the 4th quarter.
Clayton Kernut at quarterback, and the fullback rocked a little bit, no flag. McAvina is hit at the 5-yard line and driven back. Forward progress marks him at the 5, a gain of 3. Clock running at 50 seconds remaining in the game.
Nice hit in there. Try to get that number. I believe it was number 55 for the Buckeyes that made the hit. Or that
Seth Klein.
Seth Klein. Taylor Sullivan, I think, is the one that stood him up when he cut back. That was a nice hit by Taylor.
Clock running at 32 seconds remaining.
Raiders really hurrying up. They want to get to pay dirt.
Second goal at the 5. And the Buckeyes all over it. No gain by McAvina at the 5. Let's see if River Valley will call timeout.
I don't think they have any left, actually.
Clock down to 10 seconds.
They're not going to get this
They're not going to get a play off. They don't have a timeout left.
It's going to be close. They might get a snap here. We'll see. They're trying to get in there.
They're hurrying. It's down to 1 second. They get it off. Kernut will throw, and it's caught for a touchdown on the last play of the game.
And the Buckeyes disappointed. They give up the goose egg, but River Valley fans will get something positive out of this one. 47-6. And I'm not sure. I don't believe they run the extra point when the game is not on the line.
So this game has come to a close. 5-yard touchdown pass by River Valley on the last play of the game, and the final score, Nelsonville-York 47 and River Valley 6.